Hi, welcome to the Washington City Council preview show. Yes, today we had to do it on Friday. This week, I think that we're going to make that a new time and day. It's going to be on Fridays at 10 a.m. before the City Council meetings. That allows a lot more information to come in, and if we just do it on Fridays, it still gives you enough time to know what's going on, and over the weekend can also ask questions to any of your city councilmen or the mayor. So get right into it today. This is Memorial Weekend, so a 3-day weekend. The meeting on Monday is not Monday, it is moved to Tuesday. So our meeting for next week is on Tuesday, May 26, 6:30 p.m. It's going to be live broadcast by WHSH, and again, we're going to be a limited meeting. So it's going to just be a handful of people in there, social distancing, and the others will be on phone, and then we will hopefully, and maybe with some different rules, meet in person on our first meeting in June 8th, 2020. That is the schedule that the mayor is looking at, trying to make sure that that date would coincide with anything else that, but I'm sure that there might be some restrictions and some, not really restrictions, but some new guidelines that we will follow during those meetings due to the ongoing pandemic. So wait for those to come out, and at the preview show prior to that, I will announce anything and reiterate whatever the mayor puts out of how we're going to run that meeting. Now, again, the mayor is making these meetings during this pandemic, since there's not in-person meetings, as light as possible so that we can only get what is necessary done during these meetings. So that being said, the City Council is again barren. We'll call the meeting to order. Motive silence for our veterans. Memorial Day is a great, definitely where we'll be thinking about those veterans. Pledge of Allegiance, roll call, approval of the minutes, and a written presentation of claims. There's nothing else on the agenda. Okay. So for the Board of Public Works, again, light meeting, there is one thing on there that's kind of tentative to other decisions that may be made. But we're going to call the meeting to order. Approval of the minutes, discussion, approval of all claims submitted, forwarded from the City Council. And then they're going to, on the agenda, it is for the discussion of award of bids for received on a wastewater treatment improvement plants for the phosphorus and lab renewal. They opened these a few meetings ago, but we are waiting on the grant release of funds. So once that happens, then we can proceed with awarding that bid. Hopefully they hear something today or whatever, but that may be taken off the agenda. If we do not hear anything and get those release funds, that will not be decided on Tuesday. It will be maybe decided at the next meeting. But we do need to get that one started, so hopefully we'll hear something about that. Also, maybe some encouraging news that the Washington Regional Development Commission, they opened the bids for Highway 50 on the west segment. So we're talking from Wendy's, Southeast 3rd, all the way to the west city limits, that portion. Okay. They opened the bids and they came in really close to each other. They had 4 bids and did come under estimates. So it looks like that project's going to start hopefully this year still. That'll expect to be about a year long. They're going to do some utility work, some reconfiguration of the Meridian and Highway 50 interchange, stoplight there, and some reconfigurations a little bit on that. But utilities be put in place. So they're trying to look at maybe presenting that to the Board of Works on the first meeting in June for discussion of those bids and approval. And then after that, I think the mayor has a few questions he needs to get answered with engineers. The engineers need to look at them to make sure that they meet what we're trying to do there and all the requirements are met in all the bids, so that they can give their recommendation on who to award it to. But it was good that we had 4 bids and they were pretty close. So according to the project manager, Nick John, that means that everybody was looking at pretty much the same thing. So that's very encouraging. Get that started and get it get through that one before we get to the big project in the middle. Again, Southeast 3rd to State Street is going to be multi-year project, so let's get this one out of the way, work some of the bugs on how we're going to reroute traffic and stuff like that before we get to the more crowded section in the middle. Again, the meeting is not till Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. WHSH Broadcasting, going to do it live. Minimal people in the city council chambers. We are only allowing myself, the mayor, clerk treasurer, and the attorney. And of course, JJ will be there filming it for WHSH. But it will be a minimal meeting. And then, again, the first one that we're trying to do, that the mayor wants to do, is 6/8 is the in-person meeting. Again, that's subject to change. We will fill you in more as time goes on. And again, also our preview shows are going to be on Friday, 10 a.m. That allows Debbie to have a little bit more time and everybody else to submit all of them. And then she can get that to me on Thursday evening like she normally does. So I don't have to rush her. That's what we're going to do. Fridays, 10 a.m. Still gives you plenty of time to ask questions to your councilman. You go on the web page, the Washington web page, get our information. We're all available pretty much all the time. So just get a hold of your councilman if you have questions about what's going to be on a city council meeting. Hopefully they can get answers for you. But short agendas for Tuesday. Have a great Memorial and a safe Memorial Day. The next time we do have the preview show, again, it will probably just be me one more time. Then I'm going to try to schedule getting back into the animal shelter. That's going to be our first one that we're going to have somebody with. It may be the next two that we're by ourselves. It's just going to be me, because I think the one after the next one, I'm going to be doing this live from a remote location, not in Washington. So let's just say the next two will probably be me. Then we'll start getting back into having guests. And I know that would be exciting for a lot of people. And I love doing that at the beginning, getting to know some of the things going on in the city and how busy we are. The animal shelter is no different. We'll get with her and Beth Trousdale is the manager. We'll get with her and we will discuss it. Maybe have a few of those furry friends on the camera with us, as we'll be doing that hopefully live at the animal shelter if we're able to. So stay tuned for that. See you Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. WHSH Broadcasting. Thank you. Have a great day, Washington.